So let's see if the Hodge twins will release the video with the Amazing Lucas, the podcast that they did with the Amazing Lucas, the magician. So yeah, they will release it. They are working on it. They are probably editing it, and they are trying to, make sure that everything is all right and everything is edited in the best way possible, and to make sure that their image is not damaged by this podcast. So actually they will release it. Okay, they are currently working on it. They are making sure that everything is on point. So when are the Hodge twins going to release the video with the Amazing Lucas interview? 2 of Wands. So it can take 2 weeks, or it can take 2 days, 2 weeks. I'm getting. It can also be February, but I think it's more likely 2 weeks. Okay. Maybe now, currently they are on their trip. Or maybe now they are editing it, and they have some trip coming up for them with their wives, and this is the reason that they are planning to release it after 2 weeks. But it can also mean 2 days, it can also mean February, but we will see. So how the Hodge twins are feeling with releasing the video. Yeah, they are feeling like they are losing control. I see disconnection. I see that Palestinian guy that they fired, he actually was fired. I see that 2 individuals are splitting, parting ways, and this guy, probably that Palestinian guy, and he's out, and the Hodge twins are moving on without him. So they are a little bit feeling like they are trying to gain their control back. So what is the main reason that they will release the video? Justice. Because they know that the right thing to do is to release the video, and they will release the video because they think that it's like justice towards their fans and the audience. They want to do the right thing. They want to do the just thing in this situation. So why they are taking so much time to do so? My goodness. Because they are working on this video. They want to make it, flattering. Like they want to edit things out so that they are coming out in the best way possible, and this Palestinian guy left, right? So they have to make sure that they have another person hired, and it takes time. And also they're trying to think what went wrong and to kind of introspect and dwell on this situation to make sure that they don't make the same mistakes in the future. So are they being cowardly now that they are taking this time? No, they are not being cowardly. I'm getting like they are trying to gain their control back. That's what I'm getting. Are they feeling, oh my goodness, are they feeling ashamed of how they treated Lucas? I think they are feeling ashamed, okay? I think they are trying to think about what they did, how they treated him, and what transpired. And they're trying to take this time to let up this steam, like to calm the situation down. So why did they fire the Palestinian guy? I mean, they knew that how he was when they hired him. So what was the main reason that they fired him? Two of Pentacles. Because they figured out that the Palestinian guy was playing games and was being like, they didn't want him to screw up other interviews in the future. Okay? Like, they thought that he was being irresponsible with Lucas, with how he treated the guests. And they didn't want him to screw up other future interviews with other guests. So, why did they hire him, initially, from the first place? Because they didn't think through, like, they had too much work and they needed somebody to manage them and to share their overload of work. And they are anti-Israel, so they thought, okay, so maybe we will hire the Palestinian guy. So let me pull one more card. Yeah. And now they are paying for their mistake. Okay? Now they kicked him out. So, how the Hodge twins are feeling about Lucas? Okay, so they want to work things out with him, definitely. Okay, so they definitely want to work things out with him. My goodness. So how is Lucas feeling about the Hodge twins? I think Lucas doesn't hold a grudge against them, So, let's see. Why the Hodge twins didn't pay for Lucas's flight? Because it's like, they knew that he was, like, they thought Lucas has his own money. Why should we pay for him? And also they didn't care much about him, yeah, I think it's just like, we have nothing to lose. If he comes, he comes. If he doesn't come, yeah, like, they weren't gracious towards him, because they kind of thought that, you know, if it's important for him to come to our podcast, then he should take care of his own flight and of, you know, he should pay for everything. Why should we pay? Because it's like he was not too important for them as a guest. They knew that it would be a hard job for them, you know, to confront Lucas, and so they didn't want to take too much. They didn't want to invest in him too much. So Lucas definitely felt like he was abandoned by the Hodge twins, and like he didn't get anything out of it. You know, if the interview comes out, then okay, something will be gained, but otherwise it's like Lucas was they threw him to the curb, if it makes sense, and it's not a good feeling to have as a guest, you know. So what is the last card, you know, for what transpired between Lucas and the Hodge twins? Eight of Swords. Yeah. I think the advice or the lesson learned here is that Hodge twins realized that they should get out of their comfort zone, that they are stuck in their mental prison. You know, they are regurgitating the same talking points, you know, Jews are bad, you know, all of that stuff, you know, and it's just getting repetitive, and it's like they have to get out of these same talking points, okay? And Lucas taught them this lesson,